Hi everyone, today we'll be going over the 6 steps of squats training protocol. We'll start off with step 1. This is ankle mobility, and so we'll be doing 3 different exercises starting with passive calf stretches. So you can see our patient here, he'll put his foot up against the wall, the top part of his foot, and you can do this on a step or the wall. What you'll do is you'll lean forward and you'll really focus on getting that stretch in the back of your calf, and you'll do this You'll do 3 sets of these for 20 seconds at a time. You can do both legs, alternating between the two, and really feel the stretch in your calf. The next exercise is calf raises, and for here, what you'll do, you'll get on a step. You'll stand on the step with the edge of your foot, and you will gradually go all the way down. Let all of your weight bring down your heel as much as possible. And then once you get good with getting all the way down, you will focus on coming up with assistance. And then lastly, as you can see now, he's doing it without any assistance, going all the way down, all the way up. And if you need to focus on one leg at a time, so for example, just one ankle at a time, you can do one-legged calf raises as well. The next exercise is tibialis anterior raises. So what you'll do is you'll take one stance out from the wall with your butt on the wall, and with your heels resting on the ground, what you'll do is you'll bring your toes to your nose. You'll bring them as far back as possible. You do 3 sets of 20 reps with this, and this will really focus on building that tibialis anterior muscle. The next step is hamstring mobility. So this consists of 2 exercises, the elephant walk and the standing hamstring stretches. So what you'll start off with is you'll hold on to something in front of you. You'll back out like this, and this will be about at waist level that you're holding on to something. And you'll start off with both knees bent, and now what you'll do is you'll focus on straightening one leg out at a time. What that will do is that will stretch out your hamstring behind you. Now, once you feel good at the waist level height, you're going to transition into something a little bit lower, about around your knee height. And same thing, you're going to start with your knees bent, and you're going to focus on really feeling that stretch in the back of your thigh, across your hip, and across your knee. And eventually, once you continue to progress, you will be able to get down to the floor, where you'll hold on to the floor in front of you, and you'll stretch one leg at a time, and you'll really work on lengthening out your hamstring. And you'll do this for 3 sets, 30 seconds at a time. The next step is a standing hamstring stretch. So what you'll do is you'll put your foot out in something in front of you. You'll start off with something low. So this is about at knee height, and you will stretch forward and you'll hold for 30 seconds. You'll go as far as you can, reaching out with your hand. You'll alternate and do the other side. And you can start off with something low, and then you can gradually go higher and higher. So the next step is the 3rd step, which is passive squat range of motion. Essentially, once you feel confident that your ankle has really good range of motion and your hamstrings are also lengthened, we want to work on bending your hip, your ankle, and your knee as much as possible and getting that maximum range of motion. So the first step is rag pulls, and now you'll start off on the ground. You'll take any sort of rag. You'll put the rag around your foot and pull as close to your chest as possible, and then straighten out just like he's doing. Once again, you'll take the rag, you'll pull as close to your chest as possible, really focusing on bending every single joint, and then you'll straighten that out. Use your abs to kind of keep your legs straight, and then you'll do 3 sets of 8 reps of this. The next step is rocking into squat. So here what you'll do is you'll sit on the ground as he is right here, and with your butt on the ground, you'll gradually bring your heels as close to your bottom as possible. And what you'll do is now you use your hands to push your knees and drive your knees forward as much as possible, really working on that passive squat range of motion. Now, if you're able to get here, then what you do is you can hold on to something in front of you for extra support. If you're not able to get in that squat position like he is, what you can do is you can really he'll show you one more time. So again, sitting like this, bring your heels as close to your bottom as possible. Use your hands to drive your knees as far as they go. And if you can't end up standing on your own, then that's completely fine. But just really work on driving your knees forward and getting that maximal bend at your hip, your knee, and your ankle here. The 4th step in 6 steps of squats is a really critical step, and this is the elevated single leg squat. And this is a very important step on your way to being able to squat as much as possible. So really, there's just 2 parts of this step. What it is the first part is you're just focusing on the descent part. So you'll put something up about the level of your knee or a little bit higher. You'll put your foot down so you can put a chair, and then you can have a table next to you for assistance. Now, our patient is recovering from ACL surgery, so you can see he's really focusing on bending his knee as much as possible. As much as possible, you want to drive your knee as much as possible, get maximum flexion at your ankle, at your hip, and your knee. And the first part of this is just focusing on coming all the way down. Now, you don't have to worry about getting up. You can use assistance to get up. But the next part is, now we focus on the ascent, meaning the rise. So now you can see our patient. Now he's focusing on coming all the way up. So going all the way down, trying to bend as much as possible, and then coming all the way up. You can use assistance to begin with. And eventually we want to get to the point where you can push all the way off without any assistance. And like I said, this is a critical step to making sure you have the range of motion and strength before you get to actual full squatting. So the fifth step is finally where you're at the point of doing squats on the ground. And the fifth step is just focusing on the down part. So our patient here is recovering from ACL surgery. As you can see, what he'll do is first, using assistance with a table on the side, he'll hold on, and now he's going down as far as possible. He's going to go work on getting down with your bottom as close to the ground as possible. And again, don't worry about coming up here. All you want to focus is how low can you get down. And you'll start off with using assistance to help you get down as much as possible. And just really focusing on the down part. On the way up, you can use any sort of assistance. And then the goal is, without any assistance, eventually we want you to be able to get down as far as possible without any sort of assistance. Finally, once you feel confident with your range of motion and your ability to go down into a squat as far as possible, you'll do the descent and ascent part of the squat. So as you can see here, with assistance, he will go down as low as possible, focusing on getting as low as possible, and then coming up, and this is both using assistance down and up. Again, that's going down as low as possible using assistance. Then coming back up, you can use a table on one side or both sides, whatever type of assistance you want to use, and then you'll transition to doing unassisted. So you'll do unassisted squat going down as far as possible, and then unassisted getting up without holding on to anything on the side. And that concludes 6 steps to squats. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us and use the sheet we've provided to go along with this video, and reach out to us with any questions. Thank you.